Darren, Yeovil Town's first win in 17 league games. How good does that feel?
It feels very good, but I didn't focus on that, if I've got to be honest with you. I told the lads we had played Stevenage, beat Stevenage, played Barnet, and then we played Oxford. So I've not even focused on what everyone else is talking about. It's all doom and gloom for me. This club needs to think positive, and that's what I'm trying to get across to the players, and they're giving everything they got.
It was a battling performance. How pleased were you with the players today?
Again, same as the games before. We focused on performance today. I know it was a must-win game. That was what was on everyone's tongues. You must win, you must win. I didn't want the players to think that way. I wanted them to think of performance, because I think eventually in time that's what gains you your objective of staying up. If it did go wrong today, we was already prepared for that, and we keep marching on.
Matty Dolan scored the winner from the penalty spot. Always going to be him that took it, because Compton and Zoko looked pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean they were gonna, but it was all day Matty's penalty for me. So he's got a good strike on him, and I think he's been a massive influence as well as the others that have played a massive part, because there was pressure on it. You know, we had to score that goal. Because you can imagine people's reactions if that didn't go in. So fair play to him, stepped up, nice and confident, and very positive.
New York were always going to put you under pressure in the second half. The last 10 minutes or so, I mean, there was some heroic defending back there.
I think it's been like that every game. There's so much at stake. I see we bring one or two other teams into play now. So I'm very pleased for the players more than anything. And there was one thing I tried to do when I took over the job, was trying to get the players closer to the supporters, and it's starting to happen. It's starting to happen. They're starting to believe. The players are starting to believe, and there's a lot of love and respect that's shown from the supporters to the players. And fair play to them, the ones that turn up every week. They're seeing it with their own eyes, what those players are giving to this football club.
You've been in charge a few weeks now. How much benefit are you seeing from the changes you've made? I'm talking about the amount of sleep the players get, the amount of water they drink, the diets. I know you've changed an awful lot. How much are you seeing that these players benefit from that?
It's a big effort. It is. I have to get in early. I have to try and get the players to believe in it. You have to get 2 or 3 players to be carrying out those actions. We ask the players to carry survival kits in a football term. So it's important they live the right lifestyle, and you can see out there if you're not right, then you're going to struggle, and you're going to see weaknesses in your performance. So I have to take my hat off to them. They've given up their family time, even though every footballer should. But it's not easy when you got family that lives up and down the country. I think they deserved that today off the back of the hard period that they had, and this was a must-win game today. But in my eyes was the most difficult game.
How important is it for you? I mean, it vindicates the directors giving you the job permanently. I mean, this was a massive game, and it's your first league win.
I think every game's been massive. I was under more pressure probably 3 weeks ago, going into Oxford, going into Plymouth. I was there to be shot at, let's be honest. And everyone wants the job, and it's all talked about easily. But for me, I stayed focused, concentrated on getting results. And the players have given me everything. I can't dictate more than that. I mean, I'm on the back of Darren Way signing. Tavon Campbell's come in. I think he looks a real threat. So yeah, there's a lot of positives about this fantastic football club, and I hope it continues.
Darren Ward confirmed before the game signing an 18-month deal. What of Francois Zoko? He's on a short-term deal. I understand that's not got too long to run. Are you trying to keep him?
Yeah, definitely. Desperate to sort that situation out ASAP, because I want to continue the momentum that's been built, and they're part of that. So I'll be doing everything I can. There'll still be 1 or 2 additions, but as you can see, dealing with what I've got to deal with the squad that's been put in place, sometimes it's not as easy. So focus on the squad, because they have given everything. If you was to place them up against Plymouth and Oxford, there's not been much of a difference in levels, even though budgets are. So everything's positive at the moment, and we keep climbing and keep marching on.
And just finally, a bit light-hearted, but tell me about the other change that everyone would have noticed pre-kick-off, running out in bright white tracksuit tops. I've never seen that before. Is that a lucky omen that's going to continue, and what's the thinking behind that?
I think, believe it or not, we've changed a number of things around this place. We've tried to get it smelling a little bit nicer. I know that, but that freshness around the place makes a big difference. And again, that all takes time and energy, and it's the little things that count. So,
Whose idea were the tracksuits?
the players got together, and we're trying to change everything day by day. And every day we come in, we change something different. So it's what the football club needed, because we was on a vicious cycle, as I keep saying. But it's about those players in the dressing room, and there's been a lot of players in that dressing room, for whatever reason, have taken a lot of criticism, and I've taken criticism, the chairman's taken criticism, and I just want to drop all the negative talk, because in the end you become sick of it. And this football club, it's got to move on, it's got to move forward, and hopefully we get everyone buying into that. The supporters that are turning up every week, I think they can see it, and the main objective is make sure we stay in this football league, and we'll be doing everything we can every minute of every day to make sure that happens.